Commissioners. Would all those who are willing and able please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Grant us, O Lord, light to our understanding, prudence in our investigating, foresight in our planning, sincerity in our deliberating, grace to follow truth in our judgment. Help us to be moved in our decision neither by fear nor by self-interest, and to do our work faithfully. May we respect the authority vested in us, for thou art the source of all authority. And may we use our directives for the common good, and for thy honor and glory. Amen. Thank you all. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Here.
Commissioner Tyler.
Here.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Here. Thank you. Okay, this brings us to our first public comment portion of our meeting. Is there anyone wishing to address the board at this time? Is there anyone wishing to address the board? Thank you. Moving on to the first agenda item, Madam Clerk.
In the Engineer's Office, resolution authorizing change order number 1 for the LAK Newell Street County Road 335 resurfacing project with Carvo Companies Incorporated, decreasing the amount by $31,392.02. FAN E200 681 PID number 112485, LCE project number 2020-011.
Move to approve. Second.
And discussion. I guess we should look over to the engineer and say thank you. Obviously you're hitting your numbers, and it's always good to see change orders that are crediting us rather than maybe we need more money. So thank you. Well done. All right, there's no further discussion. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
In the Utilities Department, resolution awarding a bid contract in the amount of $238,002.50 to A&B Fencing LLC for the Lake County Solid Waste Facility Perimeter Security Fence Project 444L.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion. Randy, you want to give some background on that?
Sure, thank you, Commissioner. This is about a little over a mile of fencing around an area that previously was just fields that we're now using as for the new cell. We're mining it essentially and using the clay here for the new cell, so we want to make sure that it's a secure area.
Very good. Thank you, sir. All right, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
In Job and Family Services Department, resolution approving Lake County Department of Job and Family Services vouchers, date of warrant December 9, 2022, in the amount of $88,899.80.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion. None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
In the Commissioner's Office, resolution setting the date, time, and place for 2 public hearings on the proposed increase to the sale and use tax levied pursuant to sections 5739.026 and 5741.023 of the Ohio Revised Code. Hearing Tuesday, December 20th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Inclement weather alternative date, December 22nd, 2022 at 9 a.m. And Tuesday, December 27th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Inclement weather alternative date, December 29th, 2022 at 9 a.m. in the Commissioner's Chambers, 106 Main Street, Painesville, Ohio.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion. I would just comment that we have heard our fellow elected officials loud and clear that there are challenges with the general fund that need to be openly talked about. And I want to say we've heard loud and clear from our administrator and our budget director as well. So this is the prescribed method by which these discussions should take place, and look forward to having these 2 public hearings. Nothing further. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution electing Commissioner Mark A. Tyler, Vice President of the Lake County Board of Commissioners.
Move to approve.
Second. Discussion. None being heard. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution designating Commissioner Mark A. Tyler, representative of the Board of Commissioners on the Lake County Narcotics Agency Executive Board.
Move to approve.
Second. Discussion. None being heard, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution designating Commissioner Richard J. Regovich, representative of the Board of Commissioners on the Lake County Board of Revision for the remainder of 2022.
Move to approve.
Second. Discussion? None being heard, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution designating Commissioner John R. Hammercheck as official voting representative and Commissioner Mark A. Tyler, alternate voting representative for the Lake County Board of Commissioners for voting at the annual meeting of the County Commissioners Association of Ohio for the remainder of 2022.
Move to approve. Second.
Discussion? None being heard, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes.
Resolution designating Commissioner Richard J. Regovich, representative of the Board of Commissioners on the Lake County Microfilming Board.
Move to approve.
Second. Discussion? None being heard, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. Very good. This moves on to our departmental reports portion of our meeting. Utilities.
No report today, Commissioner. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Job and Family Services.
It's great to be back, twice in 1 week.
Yay.
I do want to mention that our Ohio Means Jobs team is going to be hosting an open house at our OMJ Center next Wednesday, December 7th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Again, that open house is going to be at the Ohio Means Jobs Center located inside of the Job and Family Services building. And this is a unique open house because this is actually an opportunity for employers to come and view our OMJ Center and meet our OMJ staff to learn more about what our team could provide to prospective employees. Wanted to make sure that I shared that today. Thank
Very
you.
good. Thank you.
Good luck with your open house.
Teamwork. All right. County Administrator Jason Boyd.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. Just a brief update. I think the meeting next week is the 6th, is Tuesday. You will have in front of you from Finance Director Matus the 2023 General Fund temporary budget for consideration at the meeting next Tuesday. I believe Mr. Matus's plan is then to have the outside General Fund temporary budget in front of the board on December the 20th. So that's all I have.
Very good. Thank you. All right. Moving on. Madam Clerk.
I just want to, as Jason just mentioned, the next commissioners meeting is going to be held next week on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. And legal.
No report, Commissioners.
Thank you. All right. Moving on to old business. Do we have any old business? Hearing none. New business. Do we have any new business? Any new business? Again, hearing none. All right. Moving on to our second public comment portion. Sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brian Massey, lobbyist for Citizens, 8196 Rainbow Drive. The auditor's office has sent out, and they're in process of sending out, a form that they are asking the citizens to provide an update on their individual properties. It is needed for the sexennial revaluation that happens every 6 years, and they're in the process of gathering information. I asked Auditor Galloway, and he responded very quickly to me, for which I appreciate. I was asking what happens if the homeowner does not fill out the form. And he did say that they will send out appraisers from the auditor's office, but those appraisers will never go in the house. It'll be an external appraisal. And the more I thought about it, I said that has some real potential for a scam being played on the citizens of Lake County. evildoers, will do whatever they can to extort, money, and I'm concerned about the seniors. So I asked the commissioners, and really basically everyone in the room, as they move forward on sending out, these forms. It's a two-part form, front and back, where the homeowner says, yes, I have 3 bedrooms or 2 baths and a finished basement and that sort of thing. It has not, they're distributing the forms basically from east to west by taxing districts. They haven't gotten to Mentor yet. I was meeting with a group of Mentor citizens yesterday, and when I mentioned the form, they had no idea. And the reason they didn't, it hadn't been sent out to Mentor yet. So I just want to give everybody a heads up that when you're dealing with the public, if we can, at the appropriate time, just make everyone aware that if somebody's knocking on their door and saying that they're from the auditor's office, they must have proper identification. They should not be let into the house. And if the citizen has any concern, they're to call the auditor's office. So I just make everyone aware of that.
May I just interrupt you, though? If a citizen has a concern that somebody is perpetrating a crime against them, I would probably dial 911 if you got a criminal at the door. Chris Galloway's a pretty tough guy, though.
Yeah, I I understand, but if somebody's identifying themselves as a representative from the auditor's office...
But you're in real trouble if Michelle shows up.
Is that right? I did not know that.
She'll check your numbers.
Okay. Well, you know that I'm always concerned when there's a government official knocking on my door.
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough.
Okay. I also wanted to make the commissioners aware that I did send an email request to Craig Berry of the Corrections Board. I understand that there was another meeting, and maybe I just don't know where to look for the notice that there's a public meeting. But I did send a request out to Lakeland Community College, and they do send me notifications when they will have public meetings. So I'd like to have Mr. Berry do the same thing for us, so Lobbyists for Citizens can go and record the meetings, and so that people in Lake County understand what the corrections. But we got a lot of boards here, and people don't understand, what their functions are. So if we get a chance to see the judges in actions, we'd like to do that.
If I could, we got your email, Jason Boyd. We've taken some action on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Mr. Massey. Yeah, we
Sorry to interrupt you on that.
did send a public notice, a request to the News Herald. They did not get it in the paper. It was also on the Lake County homepage under public announcements. So, and I did talk to the chief yesterday after your email. He's cognizant of the request. And I believe Jen and Kathy is working with their support staff to make sure that everything's done in future meetings. But we did put it out. We got emails from the News Herald. It didn't make it in. I don't know why, but it was also on the county website.
And Jason, just so I can be clear to Mr. Massey, the presentation that was given at the public meeting was the same presentation that was given at the Corrections Board.
That's correct.
Identical presentations. And I believe you've been given an electronic copy of that as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, just to be clear, but thank you, sir.
The next item, whatever happened to the prosecutor's request for the additional $600,000 for this year so that they could retain the staff that was thinking about leaving for opportunities in Cuyahoga County? I don't recall ever hearing that in a public session. Was there any decisions made or actions taken that the people should know about?
I think it'd be fair to say that the prosecutor with our budget director, and I think Commissioner Tyler, had worked out some mechanisms within the prosecutor's control to get through the end of this year, but that will be a topic of discussion, I believe, at the upcoming budget hearings in the new year. If I'm saying anything that's incorrect, please jump in, gentlemen. And that'd be my pastor calling, so I'll talk to him later.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess the last item is congratulations to Clerk of Fourth, Faith Andrews, for her victory with the Supreme Court. In fact, I thought she fought a good fight for everyone, every Clerk of Courts in the state, and every citizen in the state that believes in the checks and balances needed to thwart any one branch of government dictating to the other two branches. Supreme Court of Ohio, in no uncertain terms, told Lake County judges to cease and desist from their unconstitutional behavior outside of their constitutional authority. I'll end it with that, and I will save my other comments for future meetings. But again, a very public thank you to Faith Andrews for standing up for the citizens of Lake County and for the state of Ohio. Thank you very much.
Very good. And just a quick look back on your one comment about proper identification. All county employees, including this Board of Commissioners, we all have county-issued ID that is a picture ID. So just to give you a little bit of background there. So that is a very real thing. So even we have to have that. So you make a good point there, Seth.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. All right. Anyone else wishing to address the board? Anyone else in the audience wishing to address the board? Very good. All right. Moving on. I will entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Tyler.
Yes.
Commissioner Hammercheck.
Yes. Thank you for joining us today. This meeting stands adjourned.